today we are going to be doing this video here. It's going to be an interesting sort of video because I'm going to be talking about this. Now, I bought this right here at Goodwill for $15, and it looked pretty cool. It had a charger and everything, and it was, it's a notebook. And I've been looking for, one of these older notebooks for a while, one that I can throw in my backpack and not really have to care about, for school, for like typing papers or whatever. So I found this one here, and it looked in pretty good condition. So I was like, man, I don't know if I can, $15, I don't know if I can beat that. And they said that they didn't know if it worked or anything like that. So I'm just going to power it on and I'll keep on talking. So basically, I brought it home, because $15, you can't really argue with that. It's an older Acer. It's a Aspire 1 D250 with 1 gig of DDR2 memory, and it's supposed to have an 80 gig hard drive. And here's where everything went downhill. When I powered it up the first time, it booted up into Windows XP and all that stuff, and it was installing some sort of torrent onto it. And so I was like, that's odd. And then I just powered it off. And when I went to power it back on, it wouldn't boot into Windows, and it was saying that the system file package, whatever, was not working. So whatever torrent or whatever it was trying to install screwed it up really bad. So the Windows XP copy was gone. I was really mad. So I pulled out the hard drive, and it wasn't a 80 gig like I thought. It was a 160 gig, 5,400 RPM Western Digital Blue drive. So I mean, there's that, but it's pretty much corrupted, so I'm just going to wipe that and use it for something else. But I threw in a 1 terabyte HGST hybrid laptop drive, so 1,000 gigs, and threw on Linux Mint 17.3 32-bit, because this processor is only a 32-bit. And in its 32-bit processor, it works fine for what I want to do with it. I just mainly use it for word processing. So I use, LibreOffice 5, and it does it fine. I mean, I just typed the whole school paper on it, and there was no issue. So I really like it. The battery life, though, I've realized it had a sticker on it that said 7.5 hours of battery life. That proved to be false. I can only get maybe 2 hours out of the battery. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this computer. It's slower because it's only 1 gig and, like I said, DDR2 memory, so it's not like super high speed. I will be upgrading the memory later. I'll do a video on that, actually, like how to upgrade laptop RAM, but that's going to be for a different video. But yeah, I'll just go over the specs of this laptop here. Well, not the specs, like the features and stuff. So it does have a built-in SD card reader on this side. Also, 2 USB 2.0 ports. Here's the charger port, which is a smaller version of a normal laptop hard drive. Very small. I really like it. Easy to carry around. If you come over to this side, we have a full-size LAN Ethernet port, so RJ27, I believe. We've got some exhaust venting here. We've got a VGA out, which is very helpful. We have another USB 2.0 port, and then we have a microphone and a headphone in right there, so that's very nice. Basically, that's all there is to look over there. But as you can see here, it's got a 10-inch LED display. The resolution of the screen is, I think, 800 by 400. So not the greatest screen, and it doesn't even get that bright. But I really just do like the smallness of it. I mean, it's the size of an iPad. I mean, you can't really argue with that, I guess. We've got a smaller keyboard. As you can see here, no number pad because it's, of course, a smaller keyboard. One thing I would change is the trackpad's a perfect size. I like this size. It's really tiny, really easy to navigate. The problem is the right and left mouse click. It's like one button. You tap one side or the other, and that's what does it. I don't like that. Over on this side, we have a battery indicator LED right here, and over here there's this little switch which turns the Wi-Fi on and off. Now this also has Bluetooth 3.0 in it, so you can connect it to Bluetooth speakers, but the speakers on this are actually really decent. I like these. And then there's a 2.3 megapixel webcam, I believe. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is on this laptop. I mean, seriously guys, if you find some sort of notebook or something like this in Walmart, snag it. It's worth it. If you know how to fix it, or you know there were problems that I showed you, but it literally only had this little chipping right here. Everything else is flawless. No scratches, no nothing. So I was pretty certain it would work, and it did. So that was good there. I would highly suggest, if you can find any of these cheap, pick them up. You know, fix them. If anything, you could just sell them, but still, they're good little computers. I really like this one. So yeah, that's basically this story. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.